Hello, and I'm making these little video parts just in case you didn't get anything during the speech. So, with some visuals in the actual game, thought I'd make it a little easier. So, yeah, let's get to it. Oh. Okay, so what I had set up was like a good spawn point versus a bad spawn point. Where you can see this diamond block stack, it's where I spawned into this world, and it's right around this little forest thingy, which is a good spawn point because it has wood where you can chop down. And right over here you can see a desert biome. If you spawn in the middle of those, that's not a good thing because then you have like no wood near you, and then you'd have to search. And this is my dog. But and then I had building a house, and like I said, for your first night it doesn't have to be anything special. It could just be a little wood cube with torches in the inside and a little door. You can always add to it, rebuild it, anything. You just need to have something to protect you from all the monsters at night. And then we had mining, which if we go over here, you can we can see all the different ores. This is our ore form, which you'll find them in the caves. Coal will drop coal, this. Then iron and gold will drop the ores, and you have to put them in a furnace to get the ingots. And then lapis lazuli will drop this. Redstone, it will drop redstone. Diamonds will drop diamonds, and then emeralds. And this is what they look like as their blocks. Emerald, yeah, and diamond, etc. These can be used to power. Coal is what you use to power your furnace, but if you need to smelt some things before you have coal, you can use wood, but it just doesn't last as long. And some of the basic tools, some of the basic tools you will have, I have over here. So in this first chest, we have basic crafting woods, which you get 1 oak log or any wood, and it gives you 4 of the appropriate planks. Then you can use those 4 planks to make a crafting table. In your personal inventory, which I don't have, I have to go to game mode 0. So you go in, and this is your little personal crafting inventory. It's 2x2, so you don't have that much space. And then a crafting table, it's 3x3, so it's what you need to create most of the things. So as you can see, it has a 3x3, so you have 9 squares. And then to make sticks, you need 2 oak planks or any planks, and you get 4 sticks. And then you can use those to make your tools. There's wood, stone, iron, and gold. These are the pickaxes that you need to mine. And then there's a diamond pickaxe. Then you can use this is a crafting recipe for a shovel, but you can replace the diamond with like wood and gold, iron, and cobblestone to get these tools, because you're not going to have diamonds right away. And then you have the hoe, which you use to farm and to grow wheat and carrots and some other food. And again, you use the appropriate material. And this is an axe recipe, which you can use to cut down wood faster. And then there's the sword, which you get from 1 stick and 2 of the appropriate material, and these you can use to kill mobs easier. Diamond, of all these tools, is the best. Pickaxe, it'll mine faster. Sword, it kills mobs easier. And now we're gonna go take a look at some mobs over here. I knew they'd all do this. So the hostile ones, they've been despawning, so I have to keep them in. This is a creeper, one of the main ones, and they will blow up and wreck everything, so you don't want that to happen. And creepers, they will drop gunpowder, which you can use to make TNT. And then another mob is a skeleton. It shoots arrows at you, and it'll burn in daylight, which is why I have this thing over it. And they will drop their bows occasionally, arrows, and bones. And if they are wearing any armor, they will drop that sometimes. And now the spiders, they don't burn in daylight, so, but they do like to climb out of things, which is why I have to put this over here so they don't climb out. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a spider. This is what a spider look like. Once it's day, they won't hurt you unless you attack them, and they will drop string, which you can use to make your bows and your fishing rods. And you can take 4 of them to make wool, I think. And then you use spider eyes in potions, which is advanced. And then a zombie is the last hostile one that didn't want to stay. These will also burn in daylight, so I have that over them. And they will drop rotten flesh every time, carrots and potatoes occasionally, and if they're wearing armor, they'll drop that too. And now onto the peaceful ones, which don't hurt you, but can supply you with food. There's a pig. You can kill him to get a raw pork chop, and then you can cook that in a furnace. And then chicken, they drop eggs like every 10 minutes or so, and you can kill them to get chicken, which you can cook in a furnace. And they also drop feathers to make arrows for your bow. This is a cow, and they drop leather, which you can use to make item frames, books, and armor. And leather armor is the weakest, so it's not a good idea. And then they also drop raw beef, which you can put in a furnace. And then onto the sheep, they can supply you with wool, which you need to make a bed. You need 3 wool and 3 wooden planks of any wood, doesn't matter. But they used to only drop wool, but in the recent 1.8 update, they now drop mutton, which makes them more useful to kill. And this one, which one was this one? Oh, this was a wolf. I don't need it. So if you saw, sorry, the lag. I don't have a really good computer for this. It's an old computer. And if you saw my dog running around, he's gonna come back. But you tame them with bones, and it's not gonna take 1 bone every time. So I recommend using at least 10. So, and then the ocelot, it's a cat, which you will find in a jungle biome, I believe. Yes, an ocelot. And they're fast because you tame them with fish. Let's see if we can get this to work. Come on. Okay, it doesn't want to be tamed right now, so. But then, they also recently, in the 1.8 update, added bunnies, which you can kill, sadly, to get raw rabbit, which you can cook and make in rabbit stew. I don't know how. They also drop rabbit's feet, which are used in leaping potions now, and then they drop rabbit hide, which I haven't figured out what to make with those yet. So, as you've seen, there are lots of mobs that can supply you and hurt you, and the tools, basic needs. And then there's also the people you can watch on YouTube, which also help with this. And I recommend them. And the one I'd recommend most, as you heard in my speech, was DanTDM, but my skin kind of looks like his, but it's a girl version, so it's not his skin. And then